Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of the series where I show you special holiday savings on technology. Today I will cover a few computer parts including a few hard drives, RAM, as well as the CPU. These parts can go to upgrade your current PC or be used for a brand new build. Either way, you'll save, as I hope to save for the holidays. The first product I'm showing you today is an MSI ATX motherboard. This is an AMD motherboard, meaning it'll only work with AMD processors. Meaning you can't use Intel processors or any other processors on this motherboard. It's actually very cheap, as you can see. It's only $69.99, $70, and it comes with free shipping. It used to be $90. And if you looked at my video series for how to build a computer, I used an MSI motherboard, an ATX AMD motherboard there as well, and it's actually very good. If you want to upgrade your computer or want to have a new build, this is actually a really good start. It's not the best motherboard out there, but it's a good upgrade. Well, a good way to practice if you want to build a new computer. As you can see in front of you, it says the number of memory slots it has is 4 times 240 pin. That means it'll only accept 240 pin memory cards. Most motherboards now are 240 pin, and most of the manufactured RAM cards are also 240 pin. It accepts regular DDR2 RAM. The 533, 667, 800 are the RAM speeds. They vary. You can alter them, overclocking, underclocking, and the motherboard can handle up to 16 gigs of memory, which is really good. And here you can see that it has expansion slot. It has two PCI Express 2.0 times 16 slots. That means you can have two very good graphics cards. It has PCI Express 1 twice. It also has regular PCI slots twice. You scroll down a little bit more, and as you can see, it has 6 spaces for hard drives. You can have up to 6 hard drives on here with these. And nowadays, the CD players they made, the CD burners they have, use SATA as well, so you can have 6 of those as well if you need. As you can see here, it says onboard video chipset is none, meaning it doesn't come with a graphics card. You'll have to get one yourself. But nowadays it's not very expensive as it used to be. So it's actually a really good deal for $69.99, free shipping. It's a good start if you want to buy some parts to build a computer for yourself just to see how well you can do it. This is a great product. The second product you see in front of you is a RAID Max 630 watt CPU, PSU actually, excuse me. It's PS, more graphics cards, more RAM. It's 630 watts, which gives you enough power to upgrade in the future if you need to add more hard drives, more graphics cards, more RAM. This will make the price on the screen right now is $49.98. As you can see down here, it says $39.98 after mail and rebate. And in the corner of your screen, in this notepad, which is a special effect, I guess, has a coupon code. It's EMCZNYV44. This will take off another $5 from your purchase. So at the end it'll be $34.98 after the mail and rebate. It's actually a really good deal. I remember buying a 500 watt Power Source unit a few years ago for $60. So the price has really gone down. As you can see here, it also says SLI ready and Crossfire ready. So you can have multiple graphics cards and set up SLI, with the NVIDIA cards, or Crossfire with the AMD cards with these. And it has plenty of wires for expansion. These are just some other pictures. This is a big fan. This will go into any regular case. And I don't have any experience with RAID Max Power Source units, but I have used their cases, and they're actually pretty good. Some of them take a while to get used to, but MSI is a really good company, and I would definitely recommend this one, especially since you save so much, as it was almost $70 in the past. The third product you see in front of you is an AMD Athlon 2 2.9 GHz quad-core desktop processor. I am a big AMD fan. The computer I'm using right now is an AMD Athlon to build a computer. That's actually a quad core right next to my computer. Is also an AMD Athlon processor, also a dual core. And recently I built a computer I mentioned earlier. I created a video series of it on how to build a computer. That's actually a quad core. It uses an AMD 2 Athlon processor. a similar processor, but it's not the same one, I believe. And as you can see, it's only $100. The quad-core processor that I bought cost me maybe $130 or $140 just a few months ago, so price has dropped pretty big. And as you can see, it shows there's a $5 promotional gift card with purchase. So along with $99, you get another $5 to spend on something else. So maybe if you want to get that power source unit, or maybe the RAM that I'll be showing you next. I've had great experience with AMD over the past few years, and I will continue to recommend AMD over Intel since it's actually much cheaper and can do the job just as well. As you can see here, I'll lower that down a little bit more, that this uses about 95 watts of power, and it has pretty low voltage, so it's not that consuming compared to some other processors. It also has 64-bit support, so if you have a hard drive, an operating system that needs that 64-bit, this will work perfectly fine. And on the bottom, you have the manufacturer's warranty, which is 3 years limited. AMD is pretty good when it comes to customer support, and if anything happens to the processor within 3 years by itself, as long as you don't overclock it or try to do anything that'll make it too hot, you should be able to contact AMD and they should be able to help you. Once again, this only costs $100, and with the promotional gift card, the price drops even more. So, this CPU will fit into the motherboard that I showed you, the MSI motherboard, perfectly. So you'd have a combination right there. Next product is a Corsair 4 gigs of RAM, also known as memory. This is a 240-pin DDR3 SD RAM. It's pretty powerful. It's 1600 megahertz of power. It's a desktop memory, and as you can see, it's only $59.99 on the screen. But it's $49.99 after mail-in rebate. But again, the special effect is back down here. It's $39.99 after mail-in rebate after you use this code EMCZNYV53. It'll take off an additional $10. I mean, 4 gigs of RAM for $40 is pretty amazing. When I built my last computer, and I'll mention that again, a few months ago, and I have a video on it, you can see the RAM there. I use a pair of Patriot, or I don't remember what brand it is, but it's 4 gigs, and it cost me $95. So if I had this deal a few months ago, I definitely would have jumped on it, because Corsair is a great company. I have experience with it. I'm using Corsair in the server that's right next to my computer. It's been running for almost 4 years now. At one point, the server ran for 450 days. That's maybe 15 months, and it's completely fine. I don't have any issues with overheating. I don't have any issues with it dying. I mean, Corsair is known for quality, and on the screen it says it's a perfect match for Core i5 and Core i7. So if you're an Intel fan and you want to build an Intel computer with an i7 or an i5 core CPU, this RAM will be perfect. Unfortunately, this RAM will not work in the motherboard that I recommended earlier, because the motherboard only accepts DDR2. I'm not sure if it has any slots for DDR, or I can't confirm that. You may have to contact MSI for that. Other than that, this is actually a great deal. I might actually get it for one of my future computers just to hold on to it, because $39.99 is not something that you can beat pretty easily, and there's some other pictures of it right there. This is the first and only product that's not on Newegg. This is found on TigerDirect.com, and it's a 2 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Green hard drive. This is a 2 terabyte hard drive, so it gives you a lot of space. The largest hard drive that I have, right, it's 18 inches, only 750 gigabytes. The computer that I built a few months ago has a 1 terabyte hard drive in it, and I bought that 1 terabyte hard drive for about $110. And finding a 2 terabyte hard drive for $10 less is pretty amazing. And it's not just $10, it's actually $20 less. As you can see on the bottom right, it's $89.99 after mail-in rebate, and after you input this code, of course. Well, actually, I don't think this has a mail-in rebate. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Wrong information. It's just $89.99 after you input the code. The other two are mail-in rebates, but this is the code LRP14599. I mean, $90 for a 2 terabyte hard drive is pretty good. Western Digital is a very good company. I have it in one of my external hard drives. Usually when I get something, I usually open it up just to see what's inside, and it's a Western Digital. I've had it for maybe 4 or 5 years now, and it works great. Western Digital is also a really good company. This is a pretty fast hard drive. It gives you a lot of space. I'm actually thinking about getting this one because I need something a little bigger to hold backups of everything that I've been making. I mean, over the past few months, I've made 60 something videos, so just to back them up will take a while and take a lot of space. And this is a 3.5-inch hard drive, so this is good for desktops. You can even put this in an external enclosure and turn it into an external hard drive for backup, which is what I plan to do. Hopefully, I might get this one if I can find $90 somewhere. If you're looking for a notebook hard drive, I'll show that to you right now as well. This is a really good hard drive if you want it for a notebook or a laptop. It's a 2.5-inch. It's a 500 gigabyte hard drive, but it's only $55. A few years ago, I actually bought a hard drive for one of my computers, 120 gigabytes. That cost me $60. So $55 for 500 gigabytes is a really good deal. It's 5400 RPM. Once again, the company here is Western Digital, just like the internal hard drive for the desktop. And you can actually get an enclosure for this one too and turn it into an external hard drive. But I don't plan on doing that. I'm going to get something bigger, something with a little bit more space. And once again, it's free shipping. This is just $55 without any mail-in rebates or special input codes, so the price sticks. It also has really good reviews. I always recommend that you read the reviews. This one is on Newegg. The other one is on Tiger Direct. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I showed you 6 computer parts today, which you can all use to upgrade your computers or build a new one. I haven't given you all the parts. If you want to build a whole new computer, you can look at my other video series where I teach you how to build a computer. You need more than a motherboard, a power. I hope you RAM and a hard drive. You also need a graphics card, a CD reader, if you will, if you don't have an operating system. Also, if you need an operating system, you need an operating system CD, among other things, along with the case. I hope today's video helped you figure out a few more things that you may want to get for yourself or for your families and friends for the holiday. Happy holidays, and thank you for watching week 2. Hopefully I can bring you another one next week for week 3 of the video series.